guest right now is Katelann Maree. Now, Katelann, we haven't had you on here before. You've got a new EP out. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. No, thanks for having me today. I'm just excited to be able to share my music with everyone.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I live on the Western Downs in Queensland in a small town called Miles. It's like the crossroads of everywhere, they call it. And I grew up here all my life. I moved away for like a little bit, but then I ended up back here. Growing up with the music scene, I played in my auntie and uncle's band in my teenage years. But when I was younger, I actually went to a lot of country music festivals with Mum in Queensland and New South Wales and sang with her, and also got to sing with her and her band in Tamworth when I was about 13, 14 in Slim Dusty's studio. So that was one of the highlights of growing up in the music scene.
What was it like when you were 13 and into the country music scene?
I suppose, you know, growing up at school and stuff, everyone didn't really like the country music, but I think the community that I come from, you know, the older generations and adults in the community, they've always really supported it. And I find now actually that I'm older, a lot of the people that used to not like country music actually really like the music now. So it's, done a bit of a switch in categories since I've gotten older. I did try the pop scene though when I was a little bit younger. I still do a lot of covers in the pop genre, but I think my passion definitely now is in the country music scene. So,
do you find yourself more of a singer-songwriter?
Previously, I would have just been, you know, singing covers, and I've always written little bits of songs and never finished them, but I attended the Country Music Academy in 2020 and meeting other artists and the teachers and mentors, they are such good people, and it was like, you know, they talk about finding your tribe, and I really did find my tribe there. Like, they're all amazing and they're so supportive, and I think it was just what I needed to give me that push in the right direction and go, you know, you do have your stories. Let's fix the stories up. Let's write the songs and be the artist you're supposed to be. So, yeah.
2020 that you went to the academy, and then, of course, the whole world flipped itself on its head. So that was a time between there and now where you would have been, you know, getting out there and touring and listening to all the advice that the guys would have given you there. So how have you been able to manage the shift of what you were told would be happening and would be going on to actually what has happened? How have you handled that?
Oh, yeah, it was a bit of a kick in the rear end, you could say. Like, you were just ready, you know, we all finished and we all had all these big ideas and what we were going to do, meet up with all the other students and do some touring and stuff like that. And then, COVID did come along and ruined a lot of that. But I kind of took a step back because I found everything was happening for me personally so quickly anyway. So I thought, you know, this is a great opportunity now to connect with some of the mentors a bit more and start writing some songs. And I took my songs actually to Catherine and Melody. 3 of them that are on the EP were written previously, but then I always felt, you know, no, they need a little bit more polishing up, and I took it as an opportunity to really hone in on my songwriting skills and get some help and guidance there. The girls just helped me massively, and now the production of the EP settled down and, you know, it's out into the world now. I think I can, you know, start, because things are starting to open up, look where my next direction is. So that would be, hopefully, fingers crossed, a bit more touring and things like that.
And you're planning on heading down to Tamworth in January?
Yes, fingers crossed. I'm about to book some accommodation, actually. I'm hoping it all stays open and we can all head down and catch up and listen to some great music.
Now, the EP, it is your debut EP. We've got 4 tracks on it. We're going to actually play the title track off the one, A Different Kind of High. Wow, that song is going to touch so many people. And I believe listening to a song like that, if someone out there is in that sort of a situation, it may actually help them get that courage to move on. So tell people at home what the actual song is about. Different Kind of High is the title of the song.
Yes, Catherine and I actually wrote this song, and I had a few lines written and I felt very vulnerable wanting to share you know, the story of my past and bring it out into the open. But I felt it was kind of necessary. Like, the world we live in at the moment, it shuns a lot of things, and a lot of people's secrets and lives are held in the dark. And I just thought, no, you know what, I'm going to write this. And Catherine helped me during the process because it brought a lot of bad memories back up, actually. But I think by the end of the song, it was kind of a release. It was like, you know, there it is. That's what's happened, and this is who I am now. And there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, no matter the circumstance. And a lot of people need to realise not to give up, and you don't have to remain trapped in certain situations, no matter what it would be, because there is a future for you out there. And like, my future now has just taken off, and I'm so very grateful. And even just writing the song was an amazing process in itself to actually heal a little bit more. So it was nice to be able to share that with someone else as well.
The 4 tracks that we do have, we got Granddad's Guitar, which is absolute little cracker, that one there. Troubled Man, Different Kind of High, and Be That Man. So for people that want to get a hold of the EP, what's the best way for them to do that, Katelann?
It's on all major streaming platforms. They can also purchase it via iTunes if they have iTunes. Otherwise, they can connect with me on any of my socials, and I can post out physical copies and stuff like that. Facebook's at Katelann Maree. The Instagram one's Katelann Maree Music. Send me a message. I'm always free to reply and have a chat.
The EP is called Different Kind of High, and we're going to play the title of that EP, which is called Different Kind of High. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll catch up soon, hopefully in Tamworth.
Yes, it'll be great to see you there.
Here it is, Different Kind of High.
And I can't keep still.